Welcome everyone to HFN, also known as HueFin News. Today is April the 23rd, 2021. We are going to give you all a price prediction update in the market for Virgin Galactic. You guys can see right here, we did a price prediction already and it definitely went against us. The trap took the market a totally different direction than what we expected. We did expect the market to continue to give us strength. As you all can visually see, it did not occur. So lesson learned. We're going to break down as to when will we have realized that the market in space or Virgin Galactic was not a buy and that the market was going to continue to go lower in price. Before I break that down, before we look at the option plays that we got going on our Thinkorswim platform, we all appreciate if you can learn so much from what we are doing. Hit that like button, share the video, also subscribe to the channel, become part of our team, become part of our community, because we're going to give you all the heads up as to where the price is going to go. We're not here to pump you up, give you anything that you want to hear. Either you're going to play alongside the market or you're going to get torn apart. All right. So hit that like button, share the video, and also subscribe here to the channel. Come back again and again and again, because we will always continually give you all price predictions as to where we're expecting the market to go. All right. So now real quick, let me show you all the option plays that we got going on right now. We got three. We bought a vertical put spread for GoPro. We bought a put option for Rite Aid, and then we bought a call option for Sealed Air. You guys can see right here, we got 28 days in our vertical put spread for GoPro. We have 28 days for Sealed Air. The one that we need to really pay attention to is Rite Aid. We got 7 days to expiration. So next week, we'll have to come in and either take the market at a loss on this option play, or at least try to see if there's still potential to see this market in Rite Aid give us some gains, right? So I wanted to show you all the price chart real quick for Rite Aid. And this is the weekly price chart. You guys can see that this week we needed to really see the market in Rite Aid give us some weakness substantially so that we can at least see that market come back down to around like $16.61 is where we'll break even on that option. And right now it looks as if Rite Aid wants to hold the particular price above 17. So we are already under the premise that the outcome of this option play does not look feasible at the moment. And you can literally see it when we analyze Rite Aid here. This gray section is the probabilistic chance of where price can go, right? And definitely the probability is greater to see Rite Aid increase in price. We needed to see the market in Rite Aid at least come to $16.83 in order for us to at least make a minimal amount of profit, right? And currently the price in Rite Aid is at $18.20. So we're all the way over here. So that's a pretty substantial difference into the market in Rite Aid for us to go to. So we have 7 days into next week. We will have to come in and either cash out or cash out at a loss on this option play in Rite Aid. The other two, GoPro and Sealed Air, they're still ongoing. 28 days left, so we still have a lot of time for that to really play out. But for those two, we are down in GoPro at $51 and down $20 in Sealed Air. All right. So that's it. So now let's go ahead and take a look at Virgin Galactic real quick. Give you all an update on that one. You guys can see back on, what day did we do it? March the 15th, we anticipated the market price in space to go higher, and literally it did that same day. Like, the market really didn't give us any indication. It didn't have enough momentum, enough legs to continue to go higher in price. Instead, just like all the other SPACs in this space, it continued to decrease in value, right? It wasn't anywhere into the market in space that would substantiate that strength was coming in. And immediately, once we saw that occur, it tried to uphold price in space, right there around support of $32. Once we broke that, even our ultimate support area here on the 24th, we should have already known, okay, cool, the market may not be going the way that we expected. We might need to minimize our losses and get out now, because take a look at where the price is today. It's around $21, right? So would you rather have 13%, 13.5% loss versus 37. Of course. Like we all have to realize we got to learn how to read these charts so that we can make the applicable choices in order to scave from increasing our losses versus minimizing it. Okay, so it would have been on this particular day that we probably would have gotten out of the market on that prediction, understanding that, yeah, this particular stock is not exhibiting any strength as of this moment, and just would have moved on to the next play, right? So it happens either 13.5%, or if we were to get out right now or the close of yesterday, we'll be down 37 right there. Okay, it's not going to be the last time. You will get predictions wrong to where it doesn't go the way you expected it, and that one would have been one right there for us. So now the question is, what in the world is going on with this particular stock? All right, given how we've lost so much value in this stock, I mean, back here at the high in February, take a look at it. We've lost so much value in this stock, right? Take a look. From February going into May, so 2 months, around 60 days or so, this particular stock has lost or has decreased in value 65% from high to where we closed on yesterday. We lost 65% of the value. That tells you that the market sentiment in this stock is no longer bullish, right? For a stock to lose 65% of its value in less than 60 or 90 days tells us that no one is interested in this stock at the moment. So that bullishness, that hype that everyone was pushing with these SPACs, it has transitioned. It has left this particular market. So please don't be under the premise that this market in space is going to go up to $100, $200 right now, because it's not. We're coming right back into an area of support. Now let's create that area. All right, let's create it. So obviously this is where the market restriction is in space, right? In around this area here. Okay, $28 is where that restriction area currently is in space. It might be around 30. I can see a shallow area restriction there. And this is support right now in space. Okay. That area is support. Now you might see the market in space do this. Okay. We might be in an upward trend, which is very feasible. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of that area there, and we're going to hold this trend into the market in space. So in actuality, you all can see that this was a pristine price point to see the market in space jump off of, because you can see here that it was acting as support previously around $20, and then that is where the ascending line intersects right here. Okay, everyone sees that. There's nothing competitive of us even identifying that. Everyone sees the same thing. Okay, now the question is, are we going to break the ascending line? We need to address that on the video today. Now, seeing how the market has decreased in value 65%, we're still under the premise that space can go lower in price. But that is a surefire area of support, $20. Earnings is coming up in the month of May, April the 4th, 2021. If it's good, this will be a great area opportunity to come in and purchase the stock, just to see it possibly run up towards $24, $25, or maybe even $28. But if the earnings report is even bad, the trap is going to play on it regardless. He's going to play on this news, whether or not it's going to be positive or negative. Currently, you will suspect that it's going to be negative. I mean, look at this current 2-week price bar. The market is still giving us a lot of weakness. It doesn't mean that we won't see price go higher, but in the environment is weak. Okay. On the 3 weeks time frame, you guys can literally see here that, yeah, we're still seeing the market in space give us a lot of weakness. 11-hour time frame, this is where some strength is trying to come in right now. So what do you all expect the market price to go in space? I want you all to drop that comment in the comment section and let me know while we go ahead and do our prediction in the market in space. Okay, so let's do this here. We're still going to play the weakness into the market in space, but it's going to be very contingent on the market breaking $20 to the downside. Okay, there is still, I would say it's maybe 55% chance that the market holds $20 and that the market will go the opposite direction. So even if we see the market come in and do a quick touch at $20, we would have to let that go. Like, this would have to be our TP price to go ahead and walk out the store, because the market has already created that it wants to hold that area for support, $20. So we would come in and take some of that profitability out of the market right there at $20. Now, the next area is going to be right around this area, around 18. Okay. And the reason why we're playing the weakness, the majority reason, is because of the overall trend in space. We haven't seen any indication based off volume that we've came and held a very strong support area. If we hover around $20 over the next 4 or 5 trading days, then yes, it is creating a base, and this prediction will not go right. I'm telling you that right now. But from a risk basis, the market is still hinting that it wants to drop in price. The only thing that would go against that is $20. That's the only thing. So this is our prediction. This is what we're going to expect the market in space to do. We're expecting a weakness. We'll come in and TP the market out around 20, which will give us what, 8.5% all the way back down here to $18, which gives us 16, almost 17% profitability into the market right there. Okay, so this is it. We're still playing the weakness. We're still expecting the market to go to the downside in space, and if we even break this ascending line, the movement to the downside is going to be $18, $17, even to $15 ultimately in the long term. By the way, let me look at this on the monthly time frame. And here on the monthly time frame literally shows us that that is a probable thing to do, that it can occur. 7 days and 9 hours left. If we close anywhere on the low, we will come back down possibly to $15 after 18. All right, so that's it. Questions, comments, let us know. Make sure you maintain a profitability, and as always, trade different.